They had promised us a Mariah May movie. And what we got was a video promo, like we just seen from Darby Allin.
This was a horrible bait and switch that they did to us.
Kind of.
Because all the advertising was her in the black and white and stuff, so you
Yeah.
expected one of those types of things, and she just looks and goes, "You're stupid," or whatever.
Yeah. So she says, she narrates this video. And the whole time while she's talking, she's got Tony's old ring gear, and she's setting it up to be ablaze. So she says, last year, Tony failed. She says, I copied your success, but never your mistakes. It's all about Mariah now, and it's not about you. Your greatest mistake was being alive at the same time as me. You wanted to be a star. Well, now it's time to burn. And this is where she burned her entrance gear. And she says, I'll forget that you compete. What did I'll forget you're complete.
It doesn't matter. This promo wasn't very good.
Your screams, your tears, and the taste of your blood. One day I'll wonder whatever happened to Toni Storm. She says, don't worry. We're both going to die. I just get to write your eulogy. And that was that.
I was promised death.
Yeah. I know. And our buddy Brian, who he fills in for you on occasion when you have to be with family, he's just all set. He wants a dog collar match between these two.
Is Kylam, is that the last name? Or Xylem?
Zalim, I believe is how it's pronounced. Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know. I don't think we're getting a dog collar match between Toni Storm and Mariah May.
I saw that and I liked the idea. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think there's a little too many stip matches on the show already. So
I agree.
Yeah.
But this is your Starcade. You want them to be all stips.
So the next thing we got on this show was so freaking weird. Renee Paquette is backstage, and who should she run into? Just randomly hanging around backstage at Dynamite, but Mina Shirakawa. We have not seen Mina Shirakawa since Forbidden Door, and she's just here. And I immediately, because I'm an idiot, I tweeted out, "Oh, they flew Mina Shirakawa in for this." And it turns out she's been in America. She's on an excursion. She's been doing ROH tapings, but none of them have aired yet. So she's there. But anyway,
she's there, all right. Yeah.
So for people watching, they haven't seen her since Forbidden Door.
No, you would think she'd get an entrance or something the next time she comes in. Nope, just random backstage.
And I mean, there might as well have been people walking around behind them. This was not like a studio set. This was oh, hey, Mina, come here. And so she asks her about this thing, and she says they're in a blood feud. Or no, Renee says, what's going on here? Toni and Mariah, they're in a blood feud. Have you contacted them? And she says, I've not heard from Mariah. I've not spoken from Toni, but I'm heartbroken by what happened. They were in love, and I love them both.
Mm-hmm.
I did not expect this transformation. I've never seen Mariah so vicious or Toni so obsessed. And Renee says, well, it all in. Who walks out the winner? And she says, I don't know. I just hope nobody gets seriously hurt. So that was that. English is not her first language, but I understood everything she said.
She did fine.
She did fine.
She looks great.
Somebody said the biggest heel in wrestling is the person that put the graphic over her boobs in this segment.
I would agree there too.
Yeah.
No.
And we're okay to say that because the boobs are a big focus of her character.
Because that's her gimmick.
Yes. But this was fine. It was just weird. Right? Was it not weird?
Yes.
Okay.
I would have at least, what they could have, again, it's one of those things where if you're sitting in a pitch room or a pitch meeting and somebody pitches this, you want to go, well, okay, how do we explain that she's there? We watch her come in looking frantically for either Toni or Mariah, and somebody has to break the news to her, no, they're not both here. And then we cut to Renee asking about her feelings or whatever after being disappointed that she's there to see her friends and nobody's there.
Or you know what? Maybe even say last week or even on Collision, because I will say the show was kind of loaded in terms of content. There's a lot of great matches and angles and segments and stuff. When Dynamite ended last week, we had Swerve versus Wheeler Yuta. That was the only thing they had announced. So whatever, on the weekend, they could have said, oh, Mina Shirakawa is going to be on Dynamite. And she's going to address the Mariah May, Toni Storm situation.
I think that's overhyping it, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I think people would have been interested in that.
I wouldn't have even put this on the TV unless she's interfering in some way in that match.
Oh, she probably is.
Okay, then that's a fine Easter egg, and I'm cool with it. But I mean, I don't think we need Mina Shirakawa's input unless she's going to be there. I think she can do that for the aftermath.
In fact, I will go so far as to say I think what's going to happen is Mariah May is going to win that title, and her first title defense is going to be against Mina at All Out.
Well, we thought that too.
Yeah.
She's already won the title, hasn't she?
Mariah?
Yes.
No.
What belt? Oh, she's carrying the Owen belt. Never mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, they're doing a great job with belts here.
No, you know what that is, Paul. That's the there's always that one movie that has advertising for like 6 months to the point where you think it's already come out yet.
Yeah.
And left theaters. That's what Mariah May and Toni Storm is right now for me at times.
Yeah. No, she's going to win the belt, and then that'll be her first title defense. I think that she'll probably get involved and Mariah will probably beat the shit out of her, like, and as a part of that. So
okay.